Hello and welcome to FlatOutRacing League. This is round 3 at Germany, Hockenheim. We'll give you the lowdowns on the points. I've got some breaks in between here and there like that, so we'll give you a rundown on the points after race 2. That's not including this race like that, so we'll give you the points after that like that. And if TARDIS can get the points in a little bit earlier, I can shout them out, whoever's wherever. But nevertheless, not gonna keep saying that, man. But anyway, we're just waiting on the grid form. And here we go. We got 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights, and man, we got 5 lights. And away we go. I got a good start this time in the wets as well. I'm not a big fan of the wet racing, but we'll let it go on like that. The fluky was a bit slow there, so I'm up on the inside of him, and I got Dan on my left hand side. We got, is it high 86? I think it's high 86. I'm fucking high anyway, so it don't matter. Yeah, but Dan goes round to the outside, cuts him up on the inside there for high. He's been pushed out wide, so I took up onto the gearbox of Dan, a bit closer to high 86, but nevertheless, shut up Tom. Dan goes to defensive. I hit the brakes, but I hit the brakes a smidge too late, and when I say a smidge, mate, I meant a fucking donkey's dick too late, man. But anyway, I nearly hit Richmond as well, so here we go.
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you
And I was a bit silent then because I was looking at high, if that's his name, man, high 86. I was looking at him on the left hand side, right? I didn't want to go to the left because he may break early, because we're in the rain like that. Everyone's judging, everyone's braking is a bit different, so that's why I didn't follow up his arsehole. So I was like, yeah, go to the racing line, because he's defending it off there. I only saw Matty when his name tag was on the race course, because I was not looking to the right, I was looking to the left. I knew where I was going, so I didn't need to look there. I only saw his name tag come onto the race course. I couldn't even see him on the right hand side. But anyway, that's that down. We are P13 out of 16. Got the fluky right behind me. He probably at the back of me. So there was a good few gaggle of cars. Like if it weren't me, it was going to be someone else. You just come back straight on there. Like everyone's got a radar. Just pointing it out. Not pointing fingers. I'm only messing. I'm not. But we overdid someone there like that. I think we do Dino next door in the pits. That's why we keep jumping on. That should be on the commentary. That was probably a skip. But we got struck corner cuttings on. And I didn't get a penalty. I got a warning, but not from that corner. You'll see later on. But yeah, so I was just driving that. If the computer wanted to impede me for it, he could have done like that, but yeah, it didn't, so I was alright. So we skipped on a bit forward now like that. We're on lap 6. TARDIS is in the pits. We overtake TARDIS, and now we're back on the high 86. I think it's high. Sorry dude, man. But it's all good like that. I was really good last night actually. I felt really good in the race. I've had a crash already. I'm back up into P11. If I didn't have these crashes, I wonder wonders I could have done. Wonders I could have done. Yeah, we bring it back because Fuller, I wouldn't like to say the guinea pig, but he's on the inters. So I was judging this now, man, with High in front of me and Fuller behind me. I was like, well, if Fuller catches or begins to catch, the inters are right tyre.
Yellow flag.
We've got yellow flags here. Mr. Eddie Wood just driving left to right instead of forwards. But yeah, as I was saying like that, we are going to call him the guinea pig because Fuller is on the intermediate tyres. So you'll just see me like look back every now and again. Eyes over in front of me. I'm catching him. Fuller's, I think he's gaining a little bit. I think on lap that he pitted like that, and then he's done a lap and I think the water's dispersing up, man. This is where I make my choice now. Do I do it? We do it! We're going for it. We're entering it. And no, I'm not talking about Beastie Boys. That's intergalactic. We're intermediate. Ready to turn pro when I take that line off. Which is never coming off. Because I'll just crash into everyone. But yeah, Fuller's not gaining the leaps and bounds. I was a bit wide out there. I went a bit wide as well because we're too busy focused on him. Big green banner come up, orange banner fucking come up at the middle of the screen, and then teammate in the pitch. You just see like he's the wets are wearing thin on his, where mine are, well, one lap younger probably. Deadly Jason there. A bit wise. Sebastian Vettel S. So yeah, I was like, if Hyde comes into the pits, I'm staying out. But he didn't come into the pits, so I'm coming in because I made up my mind. I think I could have stayed away from Fuller an extra lap on the intermediates, but we're slammed on the intermediates now. We got TARDIS right behind me, and I mess up here. I braked, and I was like, oops, I braked way too early, way too early. So I was like, oh, that was a mistake. I look back, we're alright, we're like gravy. A nice little dry line starting up there. The clouds are starting to disperse. Not a bad corner, but you know, not the best of corners. So yeah.
Caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone.
Who have we got here? Oh, there's High. He should have pitted on the lap that I pitted, and I would have went round again, but he didn't. Anyway, well, we've got a little break here like that. No, I'll run the points down in a minute, man. We get another break. We're coming up in a minute like that. So, who am I on the back of here? So Max is my next victim of the day. We're in P11, doing good. But we are gonna skip it forward to find out where we belong.
Gap to car in front is 4.2 seconds.
Alright, we're Cully in the pit. Yeah, Cully was in the pit. I don't know what he was doing at middle of the screen then, but yeah. The Fluky, who was behind me at the start. Look at the distance I've gained on him. Not to brag her out like that, but you know, just pointing it out. Any there, look. Now, I must have tracked shit around this race course. Oh, and all race courses, man. I fucking, you can't reverse like that onto race course, man. Even now, you got a radar. Look at it, man. You can see the dots coming round. So we are chasing Max down. So yeah, as you can sit down there and watch the onboard footage, I'll bring you the points from round 2. So this was end at round 2 at China. The points were stood at with Fuller at 92, leading the charge, with Dengartis at 84, the Fluky at 80, Matty Short at 73, Dino at 72, Max at 62, TT at 62, Deadly Jason at 60, Northants at 45, the reigning defending champion. I don't know where he's been. He needs to come back. Neo at 42. He needs to turn up to races. That's all I can say. And there's me in 11th place at 36 points. They've got Richmond at 33 points, Cully at 30 points, Bullet Boy, Randy, Crow, Woods, Bulletproof, Dan, Liam, reserve driver Oggy, and reserve driver Sam. Everyone I mentioned there has got 0 points except Oggy. The reserve driver's got 30 points. I think he should take over Neo's seat. Just putting it out there. Oh, and he'll come for the move on Max. Yeah, I looked up from my phone then anyway. Like I seen he braked a bit early than I did. Like that, so I thought, can I put it up on the inside? And by the time we both got to the corner, well, by the time I got to the corner, it was like, yeah, this move ain't happening. So you're sorry, Max, but you're gonna see the wrath of what you've yet to occur. You should have let me pass, boy. You should have let me pass. Yeah, but he's a bit out wide there, but he might be choosing them options because it's the wet, different lines, everyone's got different this and different that. That's why you never see me up in the gearbox or somebody else, because he might brake instead of at 100 meter, but at the 100 meter board or 110, he might do it at 120 or something like that, which I was doing in the wets. But you can see I brake a bit early. I don't want to be right behind him, man. I've already been in 2 crashes. Is it 2 crashes, 1 crash? It don't really matter. I've been in a crash, I don't want to be in another crash. I've fought my way back up to P8 on lap 18, something like that. Can't see because of the crappy TV, I know I keep saying that. But we're in full overtake, we're in full rich mode. We're round the outside, which puts us up on the inside like that, where I'm no messing around this time. You can see me, he brakes later because he wants to go around the outside, but you know, I've got the racing line. Stick it out, put it out, shoulders out, boosh! Sorry Max, but I told you should have let me pass. Not let me pass, man. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm joking, but I'm not. Now it's all about putting the foot down and getting away from him, which I catched him at a rate of knots anyway. So 6.7 to Richmond. So yeah, I weren't too worried about getting away as long as I stuck to what I was doing. He was sticking to what he was doing, going out wide, and then, you know, for the longest straight, it's trying to get a straighter car to get more power. There we are. We're going to skip it forward. As I said, why have we skipped it forward? Oh, we have a crash. TT, the TARDIS. I think he's tried to bring out a safety car there, which would have fucking hindered me to the max, man. Because if it's safety car, I'm already past the pits. It'd have been the worst fucking thing to ever happen there. So now we skipped it forward. We're going to be on board for a few laps, man, because we're catching fully. Yeah, feel it in my ass, man. Shut up, Jeff. Yeah. Full message last night. It was like me and DeFluke was catching him. I knew. I'm following him as well, man. He was staying in the wets. I was staying on the wet side of the track as well. I knew what he was doing. Yeah, consistently over the laps, I was catching Fuller. I'm in P7, yellow flags, take awareness, which I do. 2 cars on the right there, yep, of course, like that, and up. I couldn't even see Dino's car until he was reversing onto the track. The other cars, I think it was Dan, it blocked him out. I could not see, I definitely couldn't see him. So yeah, I went to take my normal racing line. I thought 2 cars out, yeah, the thingy was there like that, and then as soon as I got past, I think it was Dan's Williams, it might not have been Dan, sorry for anyone there like that, but yeah, I couldn't see the Ferrari. By the time I saw it, it was too late. I was on the brakes, I just couldn't slow down. He apologised as well. He said sorry for reversing onto the track. I was like, yeah, don't worry about it, Dino, man, that shit happens. I was having fun like that. When, matter of fact, last night he couldn't hear me. I was like, fucking what? Ah! Man, I could have turned Super Saiyan. I could have blown the house off my roof. And the worstest mistake I could have done, mate. The worstest mistake I could have done. I was like, maybe on lap 16, 15, which I've not put it in the video. It was saying it was drying up in about 10 minutes. We was doing like 1 minute 25s, but like 1 minute 23s on these laps. Yeah, I let Randy go. I know I'm on the wrong tyre here. So I was like, yeah, that's 10 minutes. That's more than 10 laps, obviously. But then there's a drying out period, and yeah, blah 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 blah. But there was a dry line there like that, so I thought I could do it. But I'm not Jensen Button. Could I shit? So we skip it forward. Yeah, you didn't need to see me come into the pits. It weren't horrible, but it weren't fucking great neither. Someone got Deadly Jason in front of me like that, and I'm like, right, how do we get past this boy? Just like that. He's on all inters. it's no game, mate. It's no game. No, but we're gonna skip it forward now. In a minute. Yeah, I was vexed. Still vexed about the tyres. I missed me braking. Yeah, it took me really, you fucking. Yeah. You all know how it is, man. When you do something stupid. You wish you could kick yourself in the head like we, man. Eddie again like that, but he's on the super soft tyre, so I let him off that time. Then I look up on the fucking left hand side there, and I see F1 Brandy. He's on the super soft, and I'm like, can I catch him? He's there in front. Just making the right. But yeah, and another thing like that, it was like, don't come into the pits. There's no one even in the pit box. And I'm going to show you what happens here because of that. Because of that.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap. Yeah, of course, whatever. Fucking 3 times on that lap, mate. It told me I couldn't pit. Because Bullet Boy pitted. He's fucking miles ahead. So watch. The yellow time is what we want to see. That's when your car stops and they grab it. So I went nearly 2 seconds before he even fucking touched my car. I should have run them over. A whole lot of them are fucking went in Mercedes pit box or something. I've got Bullet Boy's team to fucking change mine.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
But I will bring you on to the see Eddie there like that. It's a good job I pitted it. He'd have been past me now.
Yellow flag.
Who have we got here again at Villa Road? Oh, King Ting like that. I thought he went off wide or something like that because he's in 3rd place. I thought he went wide and he was just coming back on, so I can't go in front of him because I'm just going to get blue flagged down. So I let him through like that, but now I've realised he wants me to go through because he's crashed or damaged something like that, and I'm like, right. But yeah, he pulls off to the side, like I couldn't catch him anyway, we're both going in a straight line. But yeah, I wish I'd have done him on the straight. But here we are on the last lap. I know it's not the last lap in the top right hand corner like that, but I didn't even know I'd been lapped.
8 seconds.
Ah, that weren't no corner cut because I didn't get no penalty for it. But this is the fastest lap of the race. Sorry for spoiling it for all you out there. It weren't a fight. A lot of people can go faster. It's just like there was this lap to go like that. Bullet Boy finishes in a bit like that, so he doesn't have time to go round and fucking stunk another one out like that. But yeah, fuck away with fast lap. Bullet Boy 117 like that. He's finished though. He might have thought, yeah, that'll do it. That'll sort it out. But no, he didn't know his teammate, not Pierre Gasly, is on the charge. It's time of first blood. Also known as Thomas Daricot. Go and check out my YouTube channel for anyone who's watching this. You're already on my YouTube channel, so you already know who I am. What a coinky dink. But yeah, all in all, few crashes here and there. Couldn't see Matty in the rain. Couldn't see Dino behind another car. But fucking loved it, man. I loved it. Loved the race. I enjoyed it really much. But yeah, I think Bullet Boy, Dengartis and King Ting are the top 3. Thought I'd let a shout out to Bullet Boy, came from the back. So kiss my ass for L. Like, follow, subscribe. I think there were Dengartis, me and Fuller who didn't have a penalty. And anyway, next round is Hungary. And I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.